Hey guys, I've got another video. It's been a while since I've done one of these, but I was listening to a podcast and I knew this problem was a deal, and it's a political problem. And I usually only talk about local politics, but this one's a national one. But the reason I'm doing it is because it ties into something religious that I wanted to cover. So we're going to be in 3rd Nephi chapters 20 and 21 today. It's going to be super quick. There's a ton in there, but I'm only going to focus on one thing that appears in both of those chapters. So, I heard in a podcast yesterday that December set a new record for illegal crossings from over our southern border. It was 300,000 in 1 month. And they said that the previous month was also a new record, that November was the most we'd ever seen, but now December is the most we've ever seen. And they were hypothesizing that, we probably won't set a new record this month because everybody's already here. Guatemala is empty. There's no one that, but anyways, this is something that I found a few years ago that I thought kind of explained why there was so much immigration through our southern border. And it's not economic. It's because Jesus told us this was going to happen. And so I'm going to show you what I mean. So in chapter 20, 3rd Nephi chapter 20, um, Jesus is talking to the Nephites. In verse 14, he says, "And the Father hath commanded me that I should give unto you this land for your inheritance. And I say unto you that if the Gentiles do not repent after the blessing which they shall receive after they have scattered my people," so that harkens back to some stuff that we talked about, I think in 2nd Nephi, it might be 1st Nephi, where it talks about the Gentiles coming to this land and scattering the remnant of my seed and all that. That's 1st Nephi for sure. It's right after the vision of the tree of life. So the Gentiles have received this great blessing. They've received this land. So again, verse 15 at the end, the Gentiles, if they do not repent after the blessing which they shall receive after they have scattered my people. Verse 16, "Then shall ye," the Nephites, "who are a remnant of the house of Jacob," so he's talking about the descendants of Lehi in general here, "go forth among them, and ye shall be in the midst of them, who shall be many, and ye shall be among them as a lion among the beasts of the forest, and as a young lion among the flocks of sheep, who, if he goeth through, both treadeth down and teareth in pieces, and none can deliver. Thy hand shall be lifted up upon thine adversaries, and all thine enemies shall be cut off. And I will gather my people together as a man gathereth his sheaves into the floor." Okay, and then it talks a lot about how he's going to establish the New Jerusalem in this land. He's going to protect his people, but the remnant of the people who lived in America when the Book of Mormon was being given, Jesus says, your remnant, you're going to go through and destroy the Gentiles who don't repent. Okay, and he means it so much that in the next chapter, chapter 21, if you come on down to verse 12, he says the same stuff. 11 through 13, there's a lot of the same. "Therefore it shall come to pass that whosoever will not believe in my words, who am Jesus Christ, which the Father shall cause him to bring forth unto the Gentiles, and shall give unto him power, that he shall bring them forth unto the Gentiles. It shall be done even as Moses said, they shall be cut off from among my people who are of the covenant. And my people who are a remnant of Jacob shall be among the Gentiles, yea, in the midst of them, as a lion among the beasts of the forest, as a young lion among the flocks of sheep, who if he go through both treadeth and teareth down in pieces, and none can deliver." Hi, honey, I'm doing a video. "Their hand shall be lifted up upon their adversaries, and all their enemies shall be cut off. Yea, woe unto the Gentiles, except they repent, for it shall come to pass in that day, saith the Father, that I will cut off thy horses out of the midst of thee, and I will destroy thy chariots." And he talks about destroying their cities and their groves and their witchcrafts and their graven images. So, but I found it interesting that in 2 consecutive chapters, he gives the same warning that the descendants of Lehi will be among the Gentiles as a lion among the sheep, who, if he goes through, he's going to tear them to pieces. And that's what I think of when I think of all. Now remember, in chapter 20, Jesus says, "But I'm going to gather my people as sheaves into the floor. I'm putting them in storage. They're going to be just fine." And he talks a lot about the establishment of the New Jerusalem after this. But every time I hear about these huge, massive numbers of illegal migration, I can't help but think of these verses. Now, that's not to scare you. That's to say, be one of the Gentiles who do repent. Be one of the covenant people, and you will be protected. The Lord will put you as his sheaves, and you'll be safe as the tearing happens. But yeah, I just wanted to make a quick video. Love to hear your comments if you have any about that, and have a great day.